It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Dial into our frequency on your feel-good breakfast show on this Monday morning. Thanks for joining us, guys. We really do appreciate being in your company. It's so good, it's so good. Now, researchers at the University of Utah have unveiled a new prosthetic arm equipped with cutting-edge technology that not only restores the function of a lost limb, but might even return the sense of touch to an amputee. Absolutely incredible stuff. Bryan Smith is here to help us unpack this exciting new revelation. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm right in yourself. It's
Very,
great.
very
Thank
good.
you. It's great to be back.
What an exciting year we've had in tech, man. And this is one of those watershed moments where you get the sense that we are moving into a brave, bright new world, certainly for amputees. How are they able to, because this crosses the line of movement into sense. What is going on here?
Absolutely. So something that's really fascinating, if you consider prosthetics up until now, a lot of the focus has been on restoring movement or ability. If you consider the prosthetics that we have at the moment are largely either to restore movement itself or at least some form of prosthetics for an amputee who's lost a limb. And up until now, a lot of the work that's been done has been trying to bridge the gap of sort of thought and instinct into movement. If you consider how simply you can move one of your own limbs, that doesn't come naturally to amputees. And a lot of the technology at present has sort of been around developing transistors and electrical arrays that can essentially allow one to manipulate their thoughts and then move their artificial
It's an electrical
limb.
charge.
Precisely.
Being sent
all through
a
electrodes.
circuit, yeah.
Now, researchers at the University of Utah have essentially crossed that bridge, as you mentioned. One of the biggest difficulties at present is essentially sending signals back to the brain instead of just from the brain. That's a massive challenge because you're dealing with an entirely new sense, one of our 5 main senses, that being touch. And what these researchers have successfully done is essentially developed an electrical array which can interpret touch and the sensation of feeling and movement directly from this prosthetic limb, which is called Luke, after Luke Skywalker from the original Star Wars trilogy.
Okay, all right.
And now this essentially could bridge the gap of amputees once again being able to feel.
So let's, if you were to break it down to the nanotechnology of it all, how exactly does the Luke prosthetic work?
So there's 2 really fascinating pieces of technology behind this. So one of them, as I mentioned, is the electrical array, which essentially allows an amputee to interpret touch sensation directly into brainwaves. So it would be akin to sort of having your own limb back again. The second sort of advancement here is actually software. If you consider as an infant, you have to develop motor hand coordination. And what these researchers have now done is developed an artificial intelligence system to essentially allow you to couple and relearn the sense of touch through your artificial limb. Precisely.
Wow.
That is mind-blowing. I almost want to just leave it there so that can sink in. But it begs the question, when will this be mainstream? Because I would imagine a huge amount of resource financially has gone into this. And the commercial applications therein, where is this going to lead us, do you think?
So at the moment, we're about 3 years away from seeing this on store shelves, so to speak. So at the moment, we're dealing with human trials to essentially bridge the understanding of how every single person understands or interprets the sense of touch. But hopefully within 5 years, this should be something that amputees will be able to purchase and then take home with them to restore the sense of a lost limb in the event that they've had to lose it or have an amputation.
Oh, man, that's exceptional, man. That's
I feel like
really
congratulating you guys
stuff.
for just being human beings right now. Well done for human endeavor, guys. That's
more than that, thanks to the guys at the University of Utah.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Really, really cool stuff. So that's some of the stories we've uncovered from the world of technology. Let us know, what have you been keeping in touch with? Our thanks, of course, to Bryan Smith for always helping us to understand all of this exciting technology talk. But of course, keep up with us on social media, #Expresso Show. What's been piquing your interest?